Okay, so we're still at the Getty. I was gonna do some other stuff, and I saw this guy, and that's basically what it's all about. Um, you're walking along, you have your sketchbook in your hand, you see this guy, and you're like, "Wow, this is just too good." So, um, you open up your book. Now here, we'll do the same one, but this is kind of fun. We got our guy, and he's got this really nice line of action. And every time you do a drawing, it kind of catalogs in your head and you remember it. Okay? So that's it. Got it. Again, if you're storyboarding, if you're doing comic books, this is the blue sketch. Okay. And animation is called a rough, and storyboard is called a rough. If you give me clean animation, it's all detailed and perfect. I have to take it back to this anyways. I gotta get that gesture in there. Now you don't want to draw, some really old person and give them really young. This is going to sound weird, but give them like really young, like 20-year-old arms. So we kind of have the skin fall a little bit. Now I'm old, but look at me. I'm cut, but you know, what you can do? I'm a weapon. All right, here we go. It's so weird, like people think you're old, but the kids at my school say that I'm not. So that's kind of funny. Like, you're not old, Sheldon. You act young. Like, okay, that works. I'm just silly and cooler than they are. All right, here we go. Oh, but but it is fun to be a grandpa, and they like it. Here we go. Let me give him a black mask. Okay. You're wearing a dark suit. Like a dark. I think what we'll do is, I mean, we could do the whole thing. Let's give him a red. What do we have here? Okay. Let's give him an orange sweatshirt. And we'll give him dark pants. And we'll give him a white shirt, so we'll give him some blue shadows. There we go. So when you're walking around with your sketchbook, you see a person and they're like out of interest, you have to draw them. You don't have a choice. So you sit down and draw right away, which could frustrate people that you're with because you're always drawing. I have a friend who's an engineer. He's brilliant. He's a great guy, great friend. And he's like 70. But I asked him, does it bother you when I'm drawing? Because when we have coffee, I'm always drawing. He goes, I've never known you not drawing. And we've known each other probably 20 years. So I met him from the airport. And now we realize he lives close. And wow, there it is. You know. So he goes, no, I'd be shocked if you weren't. So that's pretty much where it's at. If you're a drawer, you draw. Okay. All right, let's keep going.